Hey everyone, welcome to the Crafty Girl. Today I'm going to show you how to turn this into this. For this project, I used a Centro 48-pin circular knitting machine, but you can use a 46-pin. That should work. It should work out about the same size. I used two different yarns. I used the Big Twist Party yarn. Both of these are available at Joann. And then the Big Twist Twinkle yarn. I'm not sure if they still have this. I got this, I think, at the holidays. But that's going to be the inside of our basket, and this will be the outside. These both work pretty well in the Centro, but I can't wait until my Addie gets here. So I started by casting on without waste yarn for the outside of the basket, and I used the party yarn. I did have to fix a few drop stitches here and there, but overall it was okay. I did about 40 rows of that, and I also measured it was about 7 inches. I switched to the green, which was the interior, and then I did about 35 rows with this, and then I did actually cast off with waste yarn. After I took the project off the machine, I turned it inside out and then made sure to tie those yarn color changes together. It doesn't matter that the yarn is still out there. You don't have to hide it because it's going to be hidden anyway. You're then going to give it a really good stretch, and then you're going to take your little container here. I did use this bleach container. Don't worry, I did wash and sanitize it, and it worked as a perfect size for this basket. Then at the bottom, I just cinched it and tied it off. I would actually recommend, if you want a flatter bottom, if you don't have any concave with the plastic that you're using, you can crochet that bottom just to get a little bit of a flatter finish. This is just for the kiddos, so they're going to probably destroy it pretty quickly anyway. So all I did was just tie it off using a few different knots just to get it nice and tight for the bottom of the basket. For the inside of the basket, I did a slip stitch with the crochet hook. You could also just use your darning needle and collect those loops on both sides. I just prefer doing crochet. It's a lot faster for me, and it gave a really cute finish to the inside. Although you're going to have things in the basket, I'm assuming. So it's really up to your personal preference. So you'll just go ahead and connect both sides together, and then you'll tuck it back inside the basket. Don't forget to remove your waste yarn. Then just tie off and hide your yarn tail. For the handle, I did use my Addie egg just to get some I-cord, but you can crochet, knit, or create your own I-cord, whatever you need. And then I actually used pipe cleaners to put on the inside of the I-cord just to give it a little bit more shape and structure. I do recommend curving the ends of the pipe cleaner just so that they don't have that metal poking out. To attach the straps, I just used the darning needle and the same colored yarn and then just stitched it on. I also took that really long piece of yarn and took it all the way around the plastic to attach the other strap, and that gave it, again, a little bit more stability, so when it's picked up, it's not just the fabric that's coming up. After you've cut and hidden all of your tails, the last thing to do is to adorn it with whatever you want. I actually crocheted up a few little sunflowers that I decided to use, but you can use other flowers, or you can do some duplicate stitching, maybe to show initials, whatever you want to do to really customize these baskets. So instead of throwing your plastic in the trash where it'll end up in a landfill, think of all the amazing and creative projects you can make. That's it, everybody. Until next time, see ya!